Hi Manifestors, Meera Allen with your Manifesting Destiny Moon Update. The sun is setting and I've put on some lights, so let's see how we go with this. I was meant to do this morning, but trust the divine timing. Welcome to your new moon in Taurus that is coming up on the 7th or the 8th, wherever you are in the world. Let's get into those times. And thank you guys for subscribing. For those of you that are regulars, welcome back. And those of you new, welcome. All right, LA. 7th of May, it will be at 8:21, the new moon in Taurus. New York at 11:21 in the evening. London on May 8th at 4:21 in the morning. And Brisbane and Sydney, Australia at 1:21 in the afternoon on the 8th. So wherever you are in the world, look up your new moon in Taurus. Prosperity lies ahead. You know, really looking at your financial health, looking at the way we see currencies, the way we treat our exchange of time and energy, the way we see the flow of the wealth of the abundance, the way we see our mindsets around money, whether it's old mindsets or whether it's new ways of thinking, whether you believe in manifesting, you must be if you're at this channel. So whether you can actually shift with a determined way your mind to actually allow that flow and that prosperity in and take the determined action to make those steps towards it. And I do mention when it's Taurus, happy birthday Taurus season. Taurus is also about luxury. It's about earthiness, it's sensuality, it's the bull. You know, it can carry a lot with it. It can harvest things. It can bring that determination forward in a very steady, determined way. Also be aware of your hands and your feet. How do you handle things? How do you take care of things? How do your hands feel? How are the strength of your nails? How do your feet feel grounded? Are they looked after? Are they earthed? You know, also these parts, you think about all four hooves. How are all four hooves? How is your bull part of yourself being taken care of? It is also about food and about that enjoyment and pleasure of food as well. So just be aware this new moon, maybe not to be as indulgent as perhaps that you could when this Taurian season starts. The other thing is, I pulled out this card. This is the full moon in Sagittarius, which is, you know, Sagittarius, it's looking at the bigger picture and it's that bow and arrow and it's going towards your bigger dreams, that bigger picture. So we're literally in the phase of going from this new moon in Taurus to expand into something quite magical and determined, like the bull, to take those grounded action steps to go towards that which you want to enjoy and experience. So very experiential, so fire, earth, and that's what we're in. But in this particular fortnight, there's a lot going on in this actual 2 weeks. And I wanted to just read through a couple of things here. So there is on the 20th, no, not 20th, the 23rd, I wanted to read through this little thing for you guys about Venus is conjunct Jupiter at 29 degrees in Taurus. And so this is, it does say, indulgent, luxury, celebration, abundance, the pleasures of one's life. That's kind of awesome. Then on the 23rd again of May, there's that full moon in Sagittarius. And then 23rd, 24th, we have Jupiter sextile to Neptune. So there are all these angles that are being made, 29 degrees into Pisces, where Neptune will be, and Jupiter will be 29 degrees into Taurus. So when you combine Neptune, think of the underwater world, the King Neptune, your subconscious, your inner dreams, your inner desires, meeting with that expansive planet Jupiter that allows those inner subconscious Neptunian dreams and ideas and subconscious waters come and expand. So be really mindful in this fortnight. What are you putting in your inner dialogue, in your mind, in your waters, in your subconscious, and what earthy steps are you taking in that Taurian way so that when Neptune and that Jupiter meet, what are you going to expand? When you think about Jupiter, I was looking up actually like with a friend of mine, this size, the sheer enormity. If you can fit something like 2,500 Earths can sit inside Jupiter. The sheer enormity of this planet, and that's dragging all of us around this solar system. So if you think about that expansive, most amazing, abundant planet, and that underwater world, Neptunian planet, and making that angle where we get to actually go, wow, how can I dream and match that with my earthiness and put these things together? So the conscious, practical, 3D, earthly stuff, Taurus, and then meeting that dreamy, that 29 degrees of Pisces, that really watery, subconscious way that is in that Neptunian time that will be on the same time as that full moon in Sagittarius. So it's bringing a lot of aspects together quite powerfully in this next fortnight. So make use of it. And a week from now will also be, it'll be the first quarter moon, or when you look in the sky, it'll look like half a moon. And that will be going through, what was that going through? I think that's through Venus at that time. It'll be, Venus is, it's Leo, sorry. So so the first quarter moon will be in Leo. So it's also about what our heart, is feeling, what our heart wants to speak or roar or expand or share or express or sing or write. You know, when you think about Leo, it's very expressive, very theatrical. Some of the greatest actors are Leos. So when you look at that moon in Leo in a week from now, sorry, this is so much information, but I feel like this fortnight is really critical to combining your new moon in Taurus, getting this really earthy new moon, internal quiet start of intention and determination to lead up to such a magnificent full moon in Sagittarius. But what we're going to do in between is what we're going to do from this new moon to that full moon is in this next 14-day period. Really use this next 14-day period super, super clear, super, super grounded. Have your morning routine in place. Have things that are practical daily things that you do with your hands, with your feet, with your mind, with your inner dialogue. And that halfway pinnacle point when the moon is in Leo, and it's all about that lion heart and that expression and what your inner heart wants and what your brain wants, and how you can actually create that inner dialogue to be healthy, to lead you up so that you do feel like this full moon in Sag is exactly what you want to do. So I would say, especially with finances, go closer to those things that are bothering you in your financial world and have a look deeper at them, bring them closer and find out what it is that you need to do to sort them out sooner rather than later. Use this new moon in Taurus to harness that and get that on track. If there's something else that you wanted to be determined about, if there's a particular goal or area in your life that you think, you know what, it's time I really address it, well, now's the time. So I'm running out of light. So I'll keep going with this, but I've got to go to a dinner thing. So I really hope that you get clear with your new moon in Taurus. Some of the words are electric, lucky, rich, and indulgent. So have a look at those beautiful earthy things. What are your goals leading to you towards? What foods do you love to enjoy and eat, especially root, vegetable, and earthy type of foods? What do you believe about determination around work, prosperity, money, and abundance? You know, that Wall Street symbol, the bull. You know, where can you be more determined, both in your inner world and your outer world? And how can we match these things together to be with the truth, to expand that when we come up to this full moon in Sagittarius. Powerful period of life that we're in right now. Try to get all that out as much as I could. Hopefully that was succinct enough. I've got to get to my dinner and have a beautiful new moon in Taurus. My name is Meera Allen, and enjoy your manifesting. Write it out, speak it out, create that congruency in your inner dialogue, and it will be yours as you put it into the 3D reality. Namaste.